Your person is utterly shocked, an emotion that cuts deeply through their usual facade of cunning and manipulation. For years, they prided themselves on playing mind games and expertly weaving webs of deceit around those who crossed their path. They had mastered the art of making everyone second-guess their worth, controlling interactions with carefully crafted half-truths and calculated displays of emotion. However, when they encountered you, something unexpected happened. Their usual tactics simply didn't work. From the very beginning, you exuded a calm sincerity that was both refreshing and disarming. Your kindness was genuine, and your actions were free from any ulterior motive. While they had come to expect a similar vulnerability in others, often mistaking such openness for a ploy or a weakness, they saw in you something entirely different. Initially, they assumed you were just another person who valued friendship over romantic entanglement, much like countless others in your circle. This assumption led them to hold back, to keep their own emotional defenses firmly in place, even though deep down they had already found themselves falling in love with you. Despite their internal reservations, you continued to reveal your true self, time and time again, without any hint of fear or insecurity. Each moment you chose authenticity over pretense chipped away at the carefully constructed barriers they had built around their heart. Your actions, whether in the form of a genuine smile, an honest conversation, or the quiet way you supported them during difficult times, spoke louder than any grand declaration could. These repeated acts of authenticity resonated with them on a deeply personal level, sparking a realization that they had never encountered before. As they began to see beyond the superficial charm that they had once relied upon, your person came to appreciate the wonderful and graceful qualities that define you. Your presence in their life became a mirror reflecting a version of themselves that they had long buried beneath layers of manipulation and guarded sentiment. In you, they saw honesty in a way that was rare and precious. You were loyal without reservation, and your integrity shone through every interaction, dismantling the misconceptions they had about love and connection. The transformation within your person was gradual but profound. The rigid boundaries they had set up to protect themselves started to crumble as you continuously demonstrated that vulnerability was not a weakness, but a strength. Your unwavering commitment to being true to yourself, and to showing them the same vulnerability, began to change their long-held beliefs about what it meant to love and be loved. They realized that true connection does not come from calculated moves or strategic withholding of one's genuine self. Instead, it emerges from a place of openness, where every emotion is allowed to flow freely without fear of judgment. This revelation has spurred remarkable growth in your person. They acknowledge that it is because of you that they have begun to see the world in a new light, a light where love is not a battleground for power and control, but a sanctuary where mutual respect and deep understanding flourish. With each shared moment, they feel a profound shift within themselves. They are evolving, growing mentally and emotionally into a better individual. This transformation is not superficial. It is rooted in the way you have redefined their understanding of intimacy, honesty, and loyalty. Now, as the layers of past misconceptions peel away, your person finds themselves standing on the precipice of a new beginning. Their heart chakra, long dormant under the weight of skepticism and past hurts, has finally been activated. A flood of love and passion surges forth, unimpeded by the constraints of old habits and guarded emotions. They are overwhelmed by feelings that have been bubbling beneath the surface, emotions that no longer can be contained. There is a newfound determination in them, a powerful resolve to return to you, not with the cunning and reservation of the past, but with full honesty and unguarded truth. In this moment of rebirth, your person is ready to express everything that has been brewing inside. They want to make amends for the emotional walls they once built and to celebrate the beauty of vulnerability that you so effortlessly embody. The impact you've had on them is profound, and it has fundamentally changed their approach to relationships. They no longer see love as a game of power but as a journey of self-improvement and mutual growth, a journey that they now hope to embark on with you, side by side. Every word they speak, every gesture they make, is a testament to the transformative power of your authenticity and grace. You have redefined what it means to be honest, loyal, and emotionally available, and in doing so, you have become the catalyst for a profound change in your person's life. I want to tell you something that has been on my mind for a long time. In the past, I never truly understood what unconditional love meant. I used to think it was just a phrase, a collection of words that sounded beautiful but didn't hold any real substance. I mistakenly believed that love was simple, something that didn't require deep commitment or understanding. However, after you bravely shared your heartfelt confession with me, I began to see that love is far more complex and profound than I ever imagined. Your words opened my eyes to a depth of feeling that I had never experienced before, and I regretfully chose to walk away instead of embracing the gift you offered. Your confession was more than just an admission of love, it was an invitation to step into a realm of vulnerability and trust. At that moment, I failed to appreciate the courage it took for you to be so honest about your feelings. Instead of welcoming the opportunity to explore this deep connection, I let my fear and uncertainty take over. I walked away, leaving you in a space filled with confusion and pain. I can only imagine the hurt you felt when I turned my back on your genuine affection and loyalty. Now, looking back, I understand how devastating it must have been to have your emotions met with indifference, and I feel profound remorse for the way I handled the situation. Over time, I have come to truly grasp the agony of loving someone and being met with rejection. The pain of having your heart poured out, only to have it dismissed, is a feeling I now understand all too well. It is not simply about the loss of love but the denial of your authentic self, the negation of your worth and the value of what you had to offer. I recognize that my actions, blocking, ghosting, and ultimately, silencing you, mirrored the very suffering you must have endured when I abandoned you. That silence, which I once saw as a void, now represents the echo of my mistakes and the deep sorrow I inflicted upon you. It is important for you to know that everything that happened was never a reflection of your worth. Your love, your words, and your loyalty were all genuine and beautiful. You did nothing wrong, in every sense, you were perfect and deserving of love. The missteps in our relationship were entirely my own. I was not ready to embrace the kind of profound connection that you offered. I allowed my own immaturity, selfishness, and arrogance to cloud my judgment, and in doing so, I deprived both of us of an opportunity to experience something truly transformative. Looking back, I see clearly that your love was a gift, an invitation to open myself up and to understand a new way of being. You showed me that unconditional love is not something that can be taken lightly. It demands courage, honesty, and an acceptance of our own vulnerabilities. By walking away, I not only rejected your beautiful gesture but also denied myself the chance to grow and to learn from the strength of your affection. I now understand that the fear of being hurt should never have outweighed the potential to heal and to change for the better. I am deeply sorry for the pain I caused you. My actions were driven by a reluctance to confront my own shortcomings rather than any fault of your own. I regret that I was not able to see the profound depth in your words or appreciate the unwavering loyalty you so generously extended. The realization that I was unworthy of your love has been a harsh lesson, one that has taught me the importance of humility and self-reflection. I now see that true love demands that we look beyond our own insecurities and embrace the possibility of transformation, even if it means risking vulnerability. Today, I want to express not just my remorse, but also my sincere gratitude for the lessons you have taught me. Your love was never a burden or something that was lacking, it was a clear and honest reflection of your generous heart. You showed me what it means to love unconditionally, and although I wasn't ready to accept that gift at the time, I am now committed to learning from my past. I hope that in time you can find solace in knowing that your love was meaningful and that it has left an indelible mark on my life. While I regret my inability to embrace it then, I now carry your lessons with me as I strive to become a better person, one who can one day fully appreciate and reciprocate the beauty of unconditional love. You ignited a profound spiritual awakening in their life, a transformation so deep that they now see nothing but you. It is as if your presence illuminated a path previously hidden in the shadows of their existence, stirring long dormant parts of their soul. In the wake of this awakening, their eyes, once wandering and unfocused, are now fixed solely upon you. Every thought, every aspiration is now directed toward forging a life with you, with the ultimate goal of uniting in the sacred bond of marriage. Your influence has not only reshaped their emotional landscape but has also awakened a desire for a deeper, more meaningful connection that transcends the mundane. At the center of this transformative journey stands an individual known as the Emperor, a figure of unwavering loyalty and commitment. His devotion to you is resolute, built on a foundation of respect and admiration that few can understand. Yet, even such a steadfast spirit is not immune to the trials of human fallibility. In the past, during moments of overwhelming emotion or confusion, he attempted to shield his vulnerabilities by blocking you out and placing blame where it did not rightfully belong. This misdirected effort to preserve his own pride led him astray, but now the weight of remorse rests heavily on his heart. As the relentless tide of karma and truth washes over him, he is filled with a deep, reflective sorrow for his actions, recognizing the harm caused by his misguided defense mechanisms. In the quiet spaces where unspoken words and hidden wishes once lingered, the universe now orchestrates a revelation. Every desire and every emotion that was carefully kept under lock and key is emerging into the open, creating a mosaic of honesty and vulnerability between you both. This unveiling of long-suppressed sentiments serves as a powerful catalyst for healing and reconciliation, bridging the gap that once separated your hearts. The truths that were once concealed now weave together the fabric of your shared destiny, forging a path forward that promises renewal and deeper intimacy. Your partner, who might have once wavered or lost sight of what truly matters, has now experienced a dramatic shift in perspective. Drawn back by the irresistible magnetism of your independent and balanced energy, they have rediscovered the profound value of your connection. Like a beacon guiding a lost traveler home, your essence has illuminated their way, compelling them to return to the sanctuary of your love. This renewed determination to be with you is not merely a fleeting desire, it is a transformative commitment that has reshaped their very way of thinking, opening their heart to a more enlightened understanding of what it means to truly love and be loved. Within this evolving journey, a soul-deep connection has blossomed, one that transcends physical attraction or simple companionship. It is a bond forged in the crucible of shared experiences, tempered by the fires of introspection and nurtured by a mutual yearning for authenticity. This connection is not merely emotional, it is spiritual, reaching into the depths of your beings and intertwining your fates. Yet, amid this beauty lies a poignant truth: the trust you bestowed upon them was taken for granted. In the early days of your union, that trust flowed freely and unconditionally. However, as time passed, it was eroded by neglect and the weight of unacknowledged mistakes. Now, in the aftermath of that neglect, they find themselves alone, shrouded in the quiet despair of regret. The absence of your nurturing presence has left them isolated, a stark reminder of the cost of their actions. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and insistence on balance, has decreed that every act has its consequence. The energy and trust they once misappropriated must now be returned, a karmic reckoning that ensures nothing taken is left uncompensated. This tumultuous journey is, however, not without hope. It stands as a testament to the transformative power of love, a force that reshapes hearts, redirects destinies, and teaches us the profound lessons of forgiveness and redemption. You, with your luminous spirit and unwavering strength, have not only kindled a fire within them but have also illuminated the path to true self-discovery. Even as they confront the loneliness of their past mistakes, there is a promise that the future holds healing and growth. Every tear shed, every moment of sorrow, is now an integral thread in the grand tapestry of your shared spiritual evolution. The universe, ever just and inexorably wise, continues to weave your stories together, ensuring that every lesson learned contributes to a deeper, more resilient love, a love that is both a sanctuary and a source of eternal strength.